Hey BizMan students! In this video, we are looking at Area of Study 2, Unit 4, specifically Driving and Restraining Forces for Change. Changes that are undertaken within a large-scale organisation can be assessed using a force field analysis. This is the process used to determine which forces drive and which resist a proposed change. A possible question that may be encountered could be, distinguish between driving and restraining forces for change in large-scale organisations, using examples to support your answer. 4 marks. Before writing the response, it is important to ensure that the question has been read through multiple times so it is clearly understood. This can be done by knowing the meaning of the verb, or doing word, in the question, which gives you the best start to be able to completely answer. The word distinguish in this question requires you to show the points of difference between driving and restraining forces. Also, identifying the keywords in the question, which will form the basis of your response, is crucial. In this question, these are driving, restraining forces, examples, and support. The next stage of answering this question is to address the marking scheme. As a 4-mark question, approximately 1 paragraph will be adequate for this response. It can be assumed that 1 mark will be awarded for correctly identifying what a driving force is, if it is emphasised how it is different from a restraining force. Another mark will be awarded for a correct example of a driving force. 1 mark will be awarded for a correct identification of what a restraining force is, whilst also outlining its difference to a driving force, and the final mark for a correct example of a restraining force. Structuring this response could be done in the following way. Firstly, explain what a driving force means. For example, a driving force refers to a force that supports the implementation of a change within the organisation. This can be followed by the example of a driving force within an organisation. For example, an example of a driving force includes having positive and capable management. This acts as a driving force, as if management are capable and enthusiastic, they'll be able to implement changes successfully and be more willing to adapt, therefore encouraging the possibility of change in the organisation. Next, a restraining force should be explained, being sure to mention specifically how this is different to a driving force. For example, a restraining force, however, contrasts, as it is a force that works against implementing a change within the organisation. The response can be concluded with the example of what is meant by a restraining force. This could include, an example of a restraining force includes cost. Organisations can resist implementing change due to its large financial cost, which may not be affordable for the organisation or seen as worthwhile. If this question is accompanied by a case study or scenario, it is important to make sure this is referenced in your response and that your chosen examples are relevant. This shows an ability to apply your knowledge, which is preferable to just memorising and rewriting the content. Happy studying!